Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Last time we did the Gold Saucer date reactions for Barrett and Yuffie, and today we are going to experience the next and final round of Gold Saucer dates. So we find ourselves in Chapter 12 for these next two reactions, as there's nothing for either of them in Episode 8. One is just like a brief encounter, but then you're walking around on your own, and then obviously the group of Sid, Vincent, and Kate Sith, which is incredible, is not able to be chosen in Episode 8, of course. So we're starting with Red 13. We're going to have our Gold Saucer date with our excellent lab rat dog, and then we'll hang out with the boys, which is so fun. I love that they have included the entire Final Fantasy VII party for the dates because it's such a fun sequence. So getting some additional content, including them, is a joy. Let's open the door.
Hey! Is this a bad time?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Couldn't find anyone. Thought they might be here.
Just me.
Oh. Actually, there's this play I want to see, and would you mind coming with? I already have the tickets, but look at me. There's no way I'm getting in by myself.
I got you.
You do? Great!
I think the funniest element of this Loveless play to me is someone comes to your door and they're like, I got tickets to the play, we should go to it. And the whole entire party is going to Loveless. Like, they're all there. Like, that's the funniest part to me, is there's zero coordination within the team. Everyone shows up and are almost all in the same group as well. So you've got like people that are like, hey, I'm going to this. Want to come with? What about the rest of the group? Don't worry about them. So Red 13's like all on his own, and he's like, maybe Cloud will come with me because I can't find everyone else. It's like, what are their reactions going to be like when they arrive to the theater and they're like, oh, you're all here too. You've all come to Loveless, and you didn't think to invite me. Okay. You even got Aerith entering the singing competition.
Going down.
I hate the knock that happens in the elevator. It's such a real knock.
See you again.
It upsets me every time. One of those knock sound effects that's like distant enough where you go, huh? You start to doubt yourself.
Just name the square, and I'll get you there. Hold on to your hat, people.
To the event square.
Have yourselves a magical day.
Now, I'm not sure what's going to go different during the event with Red. If anything, I guess we'll declare our true love.
Come on, Cloud. We gotta hurry.
We'll declare our true love to him in that specific scene, but I guess that'll be the only difference.
Once the show has begun, both
Are you here to see
entry
Loveless?
and re-entry will not be permitted. Please take your seats before the performance starts.
Attention, Event Square guests. Could make 'em bloom. That's make 'em bloom. Please speak to a member of the staff at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
Because look, they're all sat together, bro.
Attention, Event Square guests. Could make 'em bloom. That's make 'em bloom. Please speak to a member of the staff at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Attention, Event Square guests. Could make 'em bloom. That's make 'em bloom.
Like, there's groups sat in different areas, so you can just like assume that like
Would you like to sing it?
different groups are like, let's go sit in the theater together, instead of all going in one group and just leaving out Red and Cloud. Okay, let us proclaim our love for Garm. It goes on for so long. That's so funny.
It's not but an illusion.
To kiss Garm's paw.
How dare you toy with my emotions?
Oh, that's so good. I love that.
Goddess above, let my blade strike true.
Oh god, it's even more difficult now again. Maybe it's like the difficulty goes up if you don't pick Aerith. Or if you don't pick the goddess for the true love. Fiend! How dare you toy with my emotions! That's so good. Phoenix finish! Always S rank, baby.
This dazzling journey is
Yep, let's see how we go. I just want him to be like, whoa, you can see Cosmo Canyon from here.
Come on, come on!
Even though you can't. It's quite far away.
Cool it.
How can I? It's... Whoa! I got this.
Huh. The only one to like not freak out.
Right?
You're a pro.
He's like, I got this. Meanwhile, everyone else is like, oh! That's my Nana key.
Hey, you're gonna drool on the seat.
Close call.
What's up?
All right. This doesn't leave the ride, okay? It might sound crazy, but back in Midgar, Aerith and I could both see the future.
Well, that would explain a lot. I'm guessing you can't anymore, though?
Nope. Not even a bit. Whatever we had, I think the Whispers took it from us when we left.
Huh.
Seems Arbiters of Fate can do whatever they want.
So you told us.
Oh, did I? Huh. I wonder if this means we'll eventually forget they even exist.
We'd be better off if we did, frankly. There's no point in wasting our time worrying about fate if we can't change it.
You're right. Still, there is one thing I need you to remember. You have to keep Aerith safe.
Bro.
I mean it, Cloud. I don't remember what's supposed to happen, but I do know she's in danger. Shake.
What?
Shake on it.
They are soft.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget it.
Damn, this is a big time. I love that all of these different date encounters actually have some good shit in them.
I'm glad that we could speak in private, Cloud.
Yeah.
You're good company. Thanks.
I miss that voice. Bring it back. I love that it's the same voice actor though, it's so funny. Just showing the range. I understand the reasons for the voice change, and it's alright. But I do love the original voice. I wish that it could stay. Our relationship with Red 13 has changed. Let's talk about that scene. Let's talk about that, because that's incredible. Carrying over from Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it's very interesting to see the shift with the Arbiters of Fate and the Whispers from Remake to Rebirth, and how they're very, very prominent, and it's this very meta commentary of things have to be a very particular way, and we're trying to break free from the bonds of fate, and it is probably the weakest element of the Remake storyline. It is the weakest element, because instead of having to play around with that sort of meta-narrative stuff in terms of a remake, just get rid of it. You know, I think it would be better off without it. They're obviously making it work for the story, and they're bringing in like this element where you can see like Sephiroth in control of his whispers and that kind of stuff, and that's expanded on more in Rebirth. And so they're strengthening that sort of thing. That's fine. But I think if the whispers were just not even a part of the experience and things just carried on, it would be fine. I think there's a bit of an interesting thing to it of being like, well, we got glimpses or visions of our future today if we fail, you know, like at the end of Remake, you see like all of the things, like the light things piercing their mind, and they're getting the flashes to Aerith's death and Meteor and Advent Children and like all of this kind of crazy stuff, and it's just like what are we even seeing? They're not able to really make sense of it. And then after they defeat the Whispers, they actually ended up taking away that magical power that not only Aerith but also Nanaki possesses those abilities too. That's why they're linking up in this story and communicating a lot in terms of how they used to be able to have these visions, these answers. It's where all these theories sort of started coming from, when we're like, we've got this omniscient Aerith and omniscient Sephiroth, and they're having 4D chess being played while all of the other characters in the remake are just trying to go along in the story that we expect them to. And then Rebirth shifted it a little bit, and there's still these theories of like multiple Sephiroths and multiple Aeriths. I mean, the multiple Aerith thing is obviously confirmed because of how it was handled in this story. You've got like white materia, hot potato between timelines, and Sephiroth tracking her down. And we've got the Genova Sephiroth, we've got the Sephiroth, we've got the Edge of Creation Sephiroth that people are going at this point. Is this the latest iteration of Sephiroth at the end of everything that wishes to change things for the better? Is he different from the rest? Who fucking knows? We'll see what happens. You know, we've had some Ultimania translations come out which have answered some things, alluded to other things. I'm very keen to own it myself when it's translated into English, so I can stick it alongside my original 7 and 7 remake Ultimanias. But there's a lot to think about. I love that Red 13's thing was like, hey, Aerith's in danger, you got to keep her safe. We're going to shake on it. And now that obviously hurts when you know how things have actually gone towards the end of the game. But that's a very beautiful and little touching dog walk of a date, taking the dog out to see the fireworks, and he's not scared of them. That was great. We're now going to jump into chapter 12 once more for the final time for the others, which is great. So Sid, Vincent, and Kate Sith. I'm very curious about how this is going to present itself. I assume that the group will hang out for Loveless, even though Vincent during Loveless is just hanging out at the back of the room, because of course he is. So we'll do that once more and see what conversation we're going to have on the Skywheel. A knock at the door. Who could it possibly be? The Boys 3.
Oops. Did we wake you?
Something on fire?
Nope. Just happened to stumble across some tickets to Loveless and thought I'd share my good fortune with you.
Because I'm ex-Shinra?
No. I wanted to invite everyone, but they'd already gone off on their own, save for these two.
Ain't nothing weird about watching a play with the guys. Come on, we'll make a night of it.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys in a Loveless play. It is literally the ex-Shinra gang. It quite literally is just the Shinra boys. 4 party members with close associations to Shinra. There you go. And then the rest of the party are people that have been personally decimated by Shinra. What an interesting arrangement. You've got not the ex-soldier, but obviously the ex-Shinra employee who became just a normal Shinra soldier. Not to be confused with the soldier in all caps, of course. Then you've got the pilot from Shinra, then you've got the ex-Turks member, then you've got Reeve, and then you've got Aerith, who had her entire life ripped away from her and constantly just hounded by Shinra. Red 13 gets captured and branded and tortured and kept as a lab rat dog. Barrett's whole entire livelihood was destroyed. So was Tifa's. So was Yuffie's, war with Wu Tai. It's just like such an interesting party dynamic. It's like half of it ex-Shinra or Shinra affiliated. The other half, my life has been destroyed by Shinra. Obviously, all united in a dislike for Shinra, just different experiences with them. Alright, fellas, let's go watch a play.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I love that Vincent just doesn't even say anything.
Where would you like to go, Kupo? Hold on to your hat.
Kate Sith does all the talking. Sid's like, come on, it'll be fine. Vincent's like, I don't know.
Have yourselves a magical day.
This is the closest we've gotten to having them in our party, as like following us around, almost.
Right in the nick of time.
I'm excited to get them in to the party in part 3. Another Shinra affiliated character.
I'm waiting for one of the actors to come out. I was hoping I could ask them for an autograph.
Will not be permitted. Please take your seats before the performance starts.
Are you here to see Loveless?
I guess we'll be sitting next to them this time instead of how they usually are.
Attention, Event Square guests. Could Make 'em Bloom, that's Make 'em Bloom, please speak to a member of the staff at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. So it changes their seating arrangements. Well, now I'm going to be very interested because who's going to tap Sid for being asleep during Aerith's song and dance?
Thank you.
This will be interesting because I guess he'll just stay asleep this time.
Could Make 'em Bloom, that's Make 'em Bloom.
So does Vincent just stays in the back still? Interesting.
Would you like to sing it?
Me?
Before your very eyes.
Alright, let's see what a group hangout's gonna be like. This is our first group session.
Soon forget.
It's been one-on-one before this.
Y'all leave the flying to me.
doesn't it work like that?
So we just sit here and spin? Ugh, could at least thrown in a joystick.
That seems joysticky.
Oh? Some dumb kid's toy.
Come on, at least we can enjoy the scenery. Just look! You've got a space battle unfolding right before your very eyes. Tell me that doesn't send a chill down your spine.
You can tell Kate Sith has seen this plenty of times.
Oh no! Evasive action!
Hard to port!
Oh, made it by the skin of our teeth.
Vincent and Cloud, look at them, just brooding with their arms crossed.
Oh.
There's just no reaction from any of them except Kate Sith. Jesus Christ, fellas.
You know, people sometimes ask me to predict who will win a race. Ah, come off it, I tell them. If I could do that, I wouldn't still be working here now, would I? Huh? 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 Whoa! Whoa! Talk about a breathtaking spectacle! Seriously, are you lads seeing this? To hell with you, you wee scunners! Barbarians! I provide entertainment in spades and all I get is crickets!
Can we go any faster? This is torture!
And how do you think I feel?
Kate, zip it.
Why are you taking his side? I'm the one trying to make this fun!
He's actually asleep.
Open the doors! Let me off of this thing!
Oh, that's such a fucking hell. Oh,
Well, I'll be in the stands rooting for you tomorrow. Knock 'em dead.
sad cat activities. Okay. That's it's definitely got to be the worst one. It's fun that it was included. Like, it is fun that there was an inclusion of the other party members, but there's just no dynamic established with them. Like, Vincent and Sid as the guest characters are just in the back. So there's not much to talk about, especially if you throw Cloud in the mix. There's nothing there. That character development and connection comes later. Kate Sith is also the kind of untrustworthy element of the group. Excuse me. The untrusty... Sid's yawning and sleepiness rubbed off on me. Yeah, Kate Sith obviously hasn't betrayed the group yet, but they still have that you're a Shinra employee mentality. So it's just, they're all just like, Kate, just be quiet. We're all brooding and yawning in this ride. But yeah, definitely the most unfulfilling. Like, if that was what you ended up getting in the main playthrough, like in your first playthrough, it'd be wholeheartedly disappointing because there's so many good like lore story interactions, as well as, you know, Tifa and Aerith's dates being incredibly fulfilling for the character of Cloud. That just hanging out with the boys is like, well, this sucks. But there we go. We got Red 13, Nanakis, and the boys, and I enjoyed all of them. But a very clear ranking through all of them is Tifa and Aerith's are the main two for sure. Barrett's was incredible. I loved his heart-to-heart with Cloud and sort of passing on some sort of Big Brother knowledge to Cloud, Yuffie's sort of childish idea of this date and having a crush on someone and talking about the person that she used to have a crush on was really fun and enjoyable. I loved that dynamic. Red going into his I used to see the future thing and dropping that lore for Cloud. Protect Aerith was really great. And then obviously you got the boys, which are there to have a bit of a sleep on the Sky Wheel. But thank you so very much for joining me for the Gold Saucer date reactions. I'm glad that I finally got them sorted. I'll be picking up my original Final Fantasy VII playthrough once more as well, so keep an eye out for that on the channel. I'm going to be going back through the game, which I'm very, very excited to do after finishing Rebirth, so we can continue after the end of Disc 1 for OG7. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.